who's actually responsible for the implementation? Well, you know, we've seen it all the time. What typically happens is the leaders have crafted the strategy. And they spent months and sometimes years, you know, putting together this articulate, wonderful strategy. And then what happens in many of the times after they've crafted it? They step back and they go, okay, you go and implement it. And they hand off the implementation. Now, what does strategy implementation really mean to the people in the organization? When the CEOs launch the strategy and everyone's excited and, you know, that we put up the posters and we put up we sent out the multimedia presentation, what does strategy implementation really mean to people in an organization? It means 2 words. More, thank you, more work. Come on, let's cut through the chase. Even though the CEO's on the stage going, it will be, you know, bigger opportunities, more bonus, you know, at the end of the day, it really means more work, okay? And it's the people in the organization who have to do the execution. It's not the leaders, but the leaders are the ones who are still responsible. And one of the biggest problems we see is that leaders delegate the responsibility. They kind of like wash their hands almost of the strategy. Now, just pause for a moment. Think about that. You've just spent 6 months, 9 months putting together your corporate strategy. It's the future of your organization. It's going to take you to new frontiers. You've worked hard to develop it. You've worked with the CEO. You've presented to the board. You've got sign-off. And then what do? You step back and almost wash your hands of it. And believe it or not, that happens most of the time. And the leaders stop taking the responsibility. And they don't focus on the strategy, but the operations. And as a result, it doesn't get executed.